Hi guys, today we're going to be looking at objects, and you already saw my results. What are objects in JavaScript? What are objects in JavaScript? JavaScript in totalities are objects basically, but there's specific data types also called objects. An object is a very important data type in JavaScript. Objects are the foundation of modern JavaScript. How do we let's maybe deep dive on what objects are. So think about a person. A person has a name, has a number. It doesn't just have a name. It's a total object. He has a name, he has a number, he has a school. So example, Edison is maybe 20. Edison, what is Edison, where does Edison live? Maybe Edison lives in Ghana, or lives in the US or the UK or South Africa or Sudan. Edison has skills. What skills does Edison have? Maybe Edison can paint, he can draw. So basically those are all different things that makes up the person Edison. So those are objects, right? And we have really cool way of presenting objects in JavaScript. So this is what we do. First we declare variable. Everything is basically like declaring variables. And we use the curly bracket to initiate an object or to create an object. So there are keys and then there are values. So this is the key and this is the value of the key. So they're key value pairs, right? So we have name because the country has a name, right? So first step is name. We use the colon and then it's a string. So we say Ghana. So name is a key and Ghana is a value. In this region, how many regions does Ghana have? It has 10. And we always have to do the next statement with a comma. President is Nana. We continue with a comma. Food is Wache and Kenke. We continue with a comma. Resources. We can also let's put arrays here. Remember we did arrays previously? So we're saying schools because maybe there are multiple schools in Ghana, obviously. So University of Ghana, Ashesi University. We can add KNUST and so many other schools, right? We can also add functions here, but I didn't want to add it because we've not covered functions, so we'll leave that. And then we can console log country, like the totality of the object, right? So if we do that, we'll have this. So this is what is console log to the browser. We have the name, the region, but what if we want to just pick one? We don't want to be able to print out everything, so we can console log country, console log country.school. So we'll just pick up University of Ghana, Ashesi University, and KNUST. So let's print that out and let's see what happens. Exactly. So it prints out University of Ghana and then prints out KNUST. So that's how you declare or create objects in JavaScript. I'm going to give you another example. So let's take this out. Let's say that you want to create, there's a typical example of what you would do with objects in JavaScript. Let's say it's a movie, right? So the movie is a collection of movies. So let movies equals, first you get a title, which is Titanic. Then the author, this is probably not true for sure, but let's call that Marvels. Reviews, how many people have reviewed the Titanic? 0. Is it showing in the cinema right now? True. Description, it's an awesome movie. And then we console log movies. Save that and see what happens. Exactly. So we have Titanic, author, showing, true, description, it's an awesome movie. So this is basically how you create objects in JavaScript. This is the very bare basics, so you can practice. Please create your own, depending on where you're from, create your country, put the region, and you can create other inputs to this. And then you can also create your own movie selection, make it more creative, and share your link to your GitHub so I can see what you've done. And I will see you in the next video.